I'll see you soon. I'm going back. In today's meditation series, we're going to do 3 different types of somatic meditations. So here on my lovely whiteboard, I have the list of the somatic series of meditations with sound healing. So somatic, for those of you who are unfamiliar with that term, it means the physical body. So our meditation practices today will be focused on how you can meditate but be anchored in the physical body. Whereas with mindfulness practices, there is an observational component where you're kind of looking around. But with meditation practices that are somatic in their orientation, it's focused on your body, your feeling of your body, and the breath in the body. So I'm going to give myself a limit of 5 minutes of this little Dharma talk, and then my timer will go off. And that means it's time to stop talking and start the practice. So we'll be doing 3 different 20-minute meditations. A pranayama meditation that's going to be divided into 2 components, a sitting component and then a supine component where you're on your back. Then we'll be doing, after that practice, a walking meditation. We'll be walking forward and we'll be walking backward. After the pranayama and walking meditations, we'll be doing a whole body relaxation. So ideally, this is a good division into 3 parts of the day. So in the morning, it's a good idea to do a pranayama meditation. In the afternoon, maybe after you've had your lunch, it's a good idea to do the walking meditation. And then in the evening, before you go to sleep, to do the whole body relaxation meditation is also a good idea. In my last meditation segments, I gave you 3 different types of meditations, so you can refer to those if you'd like. So, pranayama meditation. So pranayama is a word that means breath control. So what you're doing in this practice is to make your breath a certain amount of time, right? So for example, my inhale needs to last a certain amount of time, and then my exhale lasts a certain amount of time. We will focus on a particular part of the body in which we're moving our breath. When we're lying down in a supine position, and when we're sitting, the focus is in a different place of the body. So let me begin with a quote from a book that I used in the meditation segments last time. This book is called Meditations from the Mat. The authors are Rolf Gates and Katrina Kennison. The breath is an exquisite pointer to our true nature as consciousness. The breath, like thought, is discontinuous. It comes and goes. By focusing on the pause between breaths, you open to an awareness of stillness, which lies behind and between each breath and each thought. It is said that the breath is the bridge between the body and the spirit. Pranayama is a practice that we experience both physically and spiritually. The moment we close our eyes and bring our attention to our breath, distinct positive physiological effects commence. Our heart rate slows, cardiopulmonary stress is decreased, there is a decrease in metabolic activity, blood sugar and lactate levels, muscle tension, and skin conductivity. The sum total of these positive changes is an increased sense of well-being, a sense of coming home. So we want Yoga Health Center to be your place where you come home. Right now the doors are closed, but our hearts are always open to you. And if you're really interested and this touched you, this particular quote, it's on page 303. Again, page 303. It's Meditations from the Mat. Again, the authors, Rolf Gates and Katrina Kennison are the authors. All right. So let's begin. So come into a sitting position, like I'm demonstrating. So you can be sitting on a chair, by the way. You can be sitting on the floor. Either one will do. What we want here is to have our knees a little bit below the hips. So you can see here that my knees are below my hips because I'm propped up by props. These props are 3 blankets and 1 bolster. So sit up straight, so the head is being pulled upward by the neck muscles. Your sternum bone is directly below your chin. Your sternum bone is directly above your pelvis. So the front of the body is nice and straight and upright and tall and dignified, and then the back body is relaxed. So let's begin with just a few inhalations and exhalations and move your body like I'm directing you. So as you inhale, pull your sternum bone up and forward like I'm showing you. And as you exhale, relax your shoulders down the back body. You can have your hands in whatever position feels comfortable to you. So I have my hands in a mudra position, right, which closes an energy circuit. I'll be talking about that at some other point, not during this particular meditation sequence. So everyone close your eyes and listen to the sound of the ambient music that I have playing. Soon I'll be turning that off and be playing the healing vocals. So just pay attention to where your breath is in your body. Where do you feel it? Inhale through your nostrils, and then exhale out of your nostrils. We're going to do this for this meaning, this inhale, pause, exhale for the next 5 minutes. So if your body feels restless during that 5-minute period, then you can do what I'm showing you, which is rocking sideways. You can rock forward and backward. You can go circle. If the body feels restless, there's the idea is to repress it, right, and to force it to be still. Rather than doing that, which is a distraction, you just allow it to move until it gets tired of moving, and then it'll slow down and become still. I remember the quote about stillness. Stillness is the place in between breathing, and it's the place that's behind breathing, from which all movement emanates. So again, sit up straight, sit up tall, sit dignified. The crown of the head is being pulled upward. The energy of the body from the waist to the head is fire and air. It's light. Each inhalation you feel uplifted. As you pull in the air, you feel like that. As you exhale, the breath settles down into the place below your waist. So you feel like water and earth from your waist down to your feet. So you're very grounded there. Every exhalation you feel grounded. Every inhalation you feel uplifted. So you are engaging in the great balance of life. So I'm going to turn down this music. So you'll see me step out of the screen for a little bit. And I'm going to be playing these bowls to help you to concentrate. So I will cue the bowls to your breathing. So one bowl I will be playing for 3 seconds. And then we'll pause. And then you'll be exhaling for 3 seconds. So we'll start with 3 seconds. And then advance to 4-second cycles. Again, 4 seconds, pause, 4 seconds. So inhale, pause, exhale. Pause. Inhale, pause, exhale, pause. I hope that that's clear. I'm going to go turn down the music. Return in a second. So this is our inhalation bowl. So whenever you hear that, you're going to inhale for 3 seconds. And then what I'll do is I'll quiet the bowl. During the quiet is when we're pausing. And you're allowing yourself to completely feel the stillness in between breaths. And then you exhale to the sound of this bowl. So again, you'll be exhaling for 3 seconds. And we'll be playing it like that. I'll be playing it continuously for 3 seconds like this. And then I will stop and quiet the bowl. And you're pausing. You're in complete stillness. And then you're inhaling here. Okay, let's begin. Again, sit up straight. Again, we'll do this for the next few minutes. Specifically, for those of you who have other things going on in your house, you're wondering how long this will last. This will last for 5 minutes. Inhale. Exhale. Remember you're pausing during when I quiet the bowl. Inhale. Pause. Exhale. Pause. Inhale. Pause. Exhale. Now I'm going to stop talking, and then you're just going to listen to the bowl for 3 seconds. Remember, you pause, and then the other one. Now just breathe normally while I play both bowls simultaneously. Allow yourself to move around if you need to shift from your sitting position. So you can do that for a longer period of time at home. 4 seconds, 5 seconds. I suggest in order for you to increase your lung capacity that you start with your normal breath. So you observe that and notice the cycle, how long it is. And then you expand. The most straightforward way to expand your lung capacity is to accentuate your exhale cycles twice as long as your inhale cycles. So for example, I'll demonstrate. I'll inhale for 4 seconds, and then I'll exhale for 8 seconds. So inhale, 4. I pause, and then I exhale for 8. I pause, inhale. So you'll notice after that extended exhalation cycle, during the pause, the body is really ready to breathe, ready to inhale. You just remain there in stillness. And this trains your mind not to be reactionary during situations and where externally you're getting triggered by something or other. So training your breath is training your mind, is training your body. So now we're going to move from the sitting pranayama practice to the supine pranayama practice. So now what I'm going to ask you to do, I'll demonstrate a little bit, but then I'm going to get back up. But I don't want you to get back up. I need to get back up in order to play the bowls. So come from your sitting position into a position where you're lying down on your back. So again, you're at home. So a good thing to gather is blankets and pillows so that you can use those as props. You don't need to go out and buy a bolster, right, that looks like this. You can just take blankets and roll them up and turn them into bolsters. So you're in a room, preferably, that is quiet. The lighting is not super bright, so that you can close your eyes and relax and not be overstimulated. So let's say this is my pillow from my bed. So I'm going to take that and put it underneath my knees. Right, and then you just allow the legs to fall open, right? This is a relaxed pelvis, relaxed quadriceps, relaxed gluteus. And then you slowly go down onto your back. Have your arms away from your body, the knuckles down and the palms face up. Your head is on your pillow or on a blanket. Tuck in your chin slightly. You also can have a bolster underneath the back of your neck if you want. You can turn a hand towel or a dish towel into a bolster by rolling it up. So you want the body, when you're lying down on your back, to be very relaxed. So right now you're feeling your shoulder blades on the ground. So connect with that part of your body. Remember, this is our somatic meditation practice. Again, somatic means in the body. Feel your skull. right? And the bony part of the back of your skull is called the occiput. Your shoulders down, your sacrum is flat. You feel your feet on the ground. You don't want your feet hovering in the air. You feel your knuckles on the floor, right? The back of your hand. Notice if there's any clenching going on, any type of muscular tension. So that you disengage the muscles, you relax them. Now everyone, as you inhale, make your belly lift up using your abdominal muscles. And then exhale, relax the belly down. Inhale, the belly rises. Exhale, allow the belly to go down. All the way, all the way, all the way. Pause. Inhale. Feel the belly lift. Exhale. Now just moving your breath in that way. I'm going to get up now so I can play the bowls, but you're staying down on your back. If it feels right, you put one of your hands on your abdomen, so you're connected with your body, with your hand. Your other hand, a good place for that is on your sternum bone in the front of your body, right at the top, and then toward the belly, right below the sternum bone. You can have your other hand. Just experiment and see what feels right. The idea here is to pay total attention to your breathing, only that. You inhale, you're feeling your hand move, right? The hand that's on your abdomen, because your abdomen and your hand are connected. Right? You're not moving your hand on your abdomen with your hand itself, you're moving your hand with your abdomen. So we'll do this for 5 minutes. And then that will be the end of this 20-minute segment. And that's your pranayama in the somatic series of meditations. That's the pranayama part. And then we'll do a 20-minute segment of walking meditation and then 20-minute segment of whole body relaxation. So allow the sounds of the bowls to relax you. Unlike the sitting meditation where we're counting our breathing, here counting is optional. If you want to increase your lung capacity, then I suggest you do what I mentioned earlier, which is to double the length of your exhales relative to your inhales. So if you're inhaling for 3 seconds, you're exhaling for 6 seconds. Close your eyes, go within. Now I'm going to play each of the bowls for 1 minute. If you've lost your focus from the breath in the body, return. Inhale, the belly rises. Exhale, the belly falls. Remember the earlier quote? Allow yourself to enter into the stillness also in the pause between the breaths. Inhabit it entirely, and you'll find peace there. Open your eyes. So begin to move the body a little bit from side to side. You can stretch your hands backward, your feet forward. Do some rocking, whatever feels right. And so please stay tuned for the part 2. Part 2 is our second somatic meditation, which will be a walking meditation. In the walking meditation, for those of you who have your shoes on, I suggest you take your shoes off. For those of you who have socks on, I suggest you take your socks off. When you do this outside, it's preferred to do it barefooted. So a beach is a good place to do the walking meditation because it has the least amount of, let's say, dangerous things like pieces of glass or dirt or things like that. The beach is a pretty clean place. So again, my name is Swami Tommy. I am the twin brother of Dr. Brad Nitschneider, who works at Yoga Health Center. And I look forward to meeting you when you come to Yoga Health Center. My brother and I rarely inhabit the same room. But sometimes that does happen. It was a thing that happened in utero, you know, we got a little, shall we say, jealous of each other's space. We're identical twins, by the way. So, thank you for joining us. May you be at peace. Om Shanti and Namaste.